Hello everybody. I am going to make a short little video to tell you about online dating site scams. So, during this pandemic, a lot of people are sitting at home and maybe searching or depressed because they have no one to share their life with. So, a lot of people are turning to these online dating sites that are, promising to find that significant other, your life's partner or so. And not to throw shade on anybody or to say that this is never going to happen. I do believe there is the right person for everybody out in the world, if not two or three. Like I said, we're a little bit impatient and don't want to go through the trouble waiting to find that significant other. So with that being said, a lot of people turn to these dating sites for a quick way or a quick solution of finding their significant other. And that's okay, more power to you. Hope it works out for you. I have nothing against that. But I would like to bring to your attention some of these scams that are run by people within these dating sites. I'm not a professional or anything like that. These are just information that I gathered from other people's intel, what they have told me, or from what other people experience, and or just listening to friends who are say that this and this person contacted me and said this and this and this, and they don't think properly because their mind is dislodged or not thinking properly because they're thinking about this is the person, and they just don't see the smoke because of the fire that is burning. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the first thing I would like to bring to your attention or to make you aware of is that these a lot of people who have ill intentions may not verify their profile. The verification of their profile and some of these dating sites is just as simple as showing a copy of your passport or some other form of government issued identification card. This won't guarantee that this is actually the person you're speaking with, but it will give you like a sense of confidence that this could be the person that who actually created the profile, and you can start a conversation with that possibility of at least this part of the profile is halfway correct. The second thing I would like to bring to your attention, I have a little cheat sheet here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I am cheating. The second thing that you should look out for is, people within a certain age group, like me, 50 plus, people who are in a certain age group, it should be kind of suspect if somebody half your age is contacting you. I mean, everybody wants to be a player. Everybody wants to be, hey man, look at me, females and males alike. But if somebody contacts you and they're half your age, that should be red flag, warning, warning, warning. There's some should send up some type of signal to you that, why aren't they contacting somebody in their own age group? Some of the people say, it's for security or they need a more mature person. That's understandable, that you're not going to put a age limit on love or who you want to be with. That's reasonable. But, somebody is looks like a model and says that hey, I prefer older gentlemen or older females, there should be some type of a warning sign. So number three, when you first start to meet the person, and they first start off by saying let's chat on another web internet platform, and you say, oh, well, okay, we can do that. That should also be some type of a red flag, because if you're on a dating site, they usually have a chat channel where you can correspond to one another freely and without any hesitation. I mean, there's some limitations that you can't use profanity or be vulgar and so like that. Just be cautious if somebody wants to say, let's go to a different chat channel or chat profile or chat venue. because they may want to, trying to solicit money from you. And a lot on these chat sites, they say, no solicitation is allowed on their dating sites. So just be aware of that, okay? So another thing you should watch out for, number 4, is when you're starting to talk to somebody and after the first or second correspondence, they automatically, or they say, oh, I love you, that is a little a little strange. Somebody, I mean, I guess for the majority of the people, love is something, you can be attracted to somebody. You can be attracted to some, features of a person. You can say, oh, they have nice eyes, or they have, nice hair, or they have a nice body. That is attraction. That's different than love, at least in my opinion. You can love somebody. It's like you love them unconditional. You don't care what they do. Well, you do, of course, care what they do. You're not going to, maybe not. If somebody kills somebody, you can still love them, I guess. Except if they kill you, then they should put your love in question. But with that being said, you are attracted to somebody, you grow feelings for the person, and then later on down the line comes love. So this is what I would say. You can't say you love somebody after chatting with them for 4 times. So just be wary of that. If somebody says they love you within 2 or 3 minutes of chatting, or 2 or 3 days of chatting with them, then take it at face value for what it could be. Another thing is, a lot of my friends would call up and say, yeah, I met this one girl, she's really special, and, she's going to college, and she just needs to, for me to give her like $400 or something like that, so she could pay for her graduation, or stuff like that, or one thing I heard was this one person said, they fed into this lie, or this assumption that this girl needed her examination before she can start work. And when she starts work, she'll be financially sound. She doesn't need anybody for help or assistance. And this just went on and on. And I mean, really, every week he was telling me something. And every week it was something where he was shelling out $400, $500, $600. First started off with, I need this examination for to get a job. So he paid for the examination. After the examination, the person said that the telephone broke down. He bought them a new telephone. Then after that, they said that their house burned down and they needed 3 months rent prior to moving into a different apartment complex. Even showed them photos of a burnt down complex. And this was strange to me because they said that they lived in a complex and the photos that they showed were just burnt down houses. So it didn't make sense to me, but to each his own. It later escalated that, every week this person was robbed. He gave him money for, hospital bills because she couldn't pay for the hospital bills and her mother was sick. He had to pay, he was told he should pay for the flight to visit the girl's mother. Then the mother passed away, and then pay for burial costs. And it just escalated. So just be very careful of that. And it came out to be that he was being scammed. So he's actually the reason why I am actually making this video. So just be very careful of that, okay? The next thing I would like to say is, be very vigilant, or be very cautious about people who do not want to show you their environment, take pictures of their environment. I say that because another individual was showing me pictures of his girlfriend, and this person had taken pictures of parties, birthday parties that were attending, she was attending, and work functions that she was attending. And the first thing that caught my eye was none of the people were wearing masks. And I thought to myself, well, this could be taken, a year ago, 2 years ago, when the coronavirus was not going on. And it just was just an automatic red flag to me to see some people in the public, environment and not wearing masks. And it didn't come to his attention. So just be very careful of that. Ask people for photos, ask people for, some type of proof of identification as to who they are. In worst case scenario, you can just do like I told him to do, is to have them write on a sheet of paper their name and the date. Sorry if it's mirror reflected, but I can't write that way. Sorry. But, just ask for them to, write down your name and today's date, and have them hold it up so you can see, like, hey, this is the person I'm talking with, or talking to, and, they know who I am and they have today's date. This is, once again, not going to guarantee that this is the person you're chatting to, because it could be, their girlfriend, somebody else. But, if they have some type of verified proof, some type of passport or so, the passport is not fake, and then they show, your name and today's date, then you can, have, that's a little bit more positive to say that this person is who they say they are. If they're legit or their intentions are good, that's another thing to watch out for. So I hope this video didn't put you to sleep. I hope you're being safe. I hope you're being careful. Please take care. Stay safe. Peace out. Love y'all.